Hey again, everyone. Obviously, I'm back. Excuse me. Like I said in the last video, suffering from my gas bubble now. So I'm trying to drink as much water as possible to try to make myself burp. I drink soda, but it's like that would be defeating the whole purpose of trying to keep the gallbladder from crapping out. Alright, so here's the next inbox review. Again, I got this kit from Dibble's Hobbies on Donaldson Avenue. So show them support. They don't have a website. That's only unfortunate. Well, they do have a website, but you got to call in on a lot of stuff because the website doesn't really show what they have. It's just, they do a lot of model trains too, but they do have a lot of model kits that going in there is dangerous to me because I would be wanting one of every single kit that I see. I'm cool like that. As long as it's a different type of aircraft. Aircraft. All right, so let's get down to this one before I start screwing up any more words. All right, so here it is. This is the. Let's see if I can tilt it just right. Okay, this is the Special Hobbies 148 scale Heinkel He-115B float plane. All right, so it looks like it's a really neat kit. It's definitely not a kit for beginners. Not a kit for beginners from what I was told. All right, so it looks like it was manufactured in Czech Republic because it's got the Czech flag and it's got an English flag. So, but it was manufactured in Czech. They don't really show you on the box that if you have any different, different markings for different type of aircraft. They don't really, but they do just show that it's a German float plane. All right. So let's, is there anything? Oh, the reason why I say that this is definitely not a kit for beginners is I was told by someone, actually one of the guys at Dibble's Hobbies, that there are no attachment pins on anything. So you have to basically make your own pins on the inside of the aircraft, or just make sure you are, when you're putting it together, make sure you are dead even with the parts. All right. Plus also, this is that kit that I started to mention in the last video, that this kit, you have to wash it. For some reason, the Special Hobby molds, they come out oily. So you have to make sure you wash the whole entire aircraft down with regular soap and water, because or you're going to have problems with applying paint and glue, from what I was told. This kit was a little bit on the expensive side. This one actually cost, he gave me a small deal, very small deal, but I also had gotten my membership discount on it. So after taxes and everything, it came out to be $116 with the small deal and the little bit of a discount for being a member of the Alamo Squadron and being a return customer every time. I got it down to $107 with taxes. So yeah, it's still, yes, I know it is, that's still expensive, but it's one of those aircraft that when you see that kit, it's a float plane that you don't really see that often, that a lot of companies build for German aircraft from World War II. All right, so let's get the box top out of the way. Let's throw the box top over there. And first thing first, we'll go over the instructions. Obviously, they have a brief description about the whole entire aircraft of the He-115B. From what I was told, that this kit makes you almost feel like you're building a cyber hobby. That was, if I can remember, yeah, that was an old company, Cyber Hobby. that I think ended up becoming Dragon, I think. Or Dragon bought them out, or Cyber Hobby bought that. I don't know. Or maybe Special Hobby is the one that bought out Cyber Hobby. Because that's what this actually feels like. These actually feel like Cyber Hobby decals. I mean, instructions. Because it's all on glossy paper. And excuse me for hiccuping and burping at the same time if you heard it in the background. So here's the instructions. Very self-explanatory. Lots and lots of detail. Look at that. Small parts. And it looks like they actually color code. Like instead of doing color codes, they actually paint the parts to show you what they would look like. So that's actually really nice. I like that. Doesn't really look like that's much detail that's in the instructions for the engines, but we'll see. It's a 2-engine float plane. Glass pieces. I'm gonna try to look and see if Edyard has a masking kit for the windows. Maybe I'll pick that up. So I'm gonna say probably the best thing to do is if they do they say in the floats when you're putting the floats together? Nah, it doesn't state anything in the floats, but I would definitely put in weights in the floats, just so you're not having it backwards. I don't think there's any landing gear to this one, so I'm gonna look online and see if there's any pictures of special landing gear for this aircraft, because I think I might have just picked up one that I need special. That'd be a special gear to be put in the water. If not, I better come up with a diorama really quick. Right? All right. Okay, so markings. They do give you a couple markings. Camouflage 1. Camo 1 is, looks like it's HEB1. They don't really tell you where. Oh, there it is. Norway. All right, so Camouflage 1 is Norway. Camouflage 2, or Camouflage A is Norway. Camouflage B is Boykin or Shanghaling. Okay, I'm butchering names. And then there is Camo C, which is another one in Norway. So that's the instructions, and then there's a little color call outs at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know which one I would do. They're all three of them are very tempting. So there's all the color call outs right there, but I don't see white. That's what I don't understand. There's no white, but maybe that's just a given. Like, hey, that's white, dummy. And then obviously we have our swastikas that everyone has blocked out on all things because, obviously. All right, so let's pause it right here so I can get all the parts out. All right, so here we go. All right, here's the floats. You can see, like I said, always be careful. Make sure you always open up the bags before you do any kind of building right away. Make sure all the parts are there, because see how like this broke off? Luckily it's only the sprue, but you can see there is not much detail to the floats, but I mean, it's kind of weird for a $108 kit. I kind of expected a little more detail on the floats than anything else. There is some detail at the top you can see. So, yeah, I got pieces that fell off, so I'm gonna make sure I put these all in a baggie before I even take anything out. I'm not gonna open up the clear parts because they're all in resealable bags, so that's a plus. It's all resealable. But I'm looking at the looking at them right now. There's no mold lines, so that's good. Sorry that I can't really give you a better photo of these clear parts. Maybe I'll just pull them out anyway, so you guys can see the clear parts. Yeah, there we go. You can see a little bit of dust on them. I don't know if that's... you can feel this. There's a little bit of an oily residue on them. So, but that's clear parts. This is the fuselage halves. Yeah, if you feel them, you kind of hear them. That they're not really too, they're kind of like something's on them. But if you look really carefully, see what I mean? There's no pins. There's injector pin marks on the inside, but there's no pins for lining up. This is going to be a challenge. This will be my very first challenge. But it looks like it's a pretty, looking at it, it's a pretty big aircraft. So I'm hoping that it is size portioned. And that it's not just made big because it's, you know, it's a German aircraft. But there are 4 of these pieces, for 2 for each engine. So I don't know why they would give you 4, knowing that, I mean, it's only, unless it's a, no, it's not a twin tail, it's a single tail. So for some reason I have a couple, they have 4 tails. So maybe they're I'm watching Nigel's modeling bench, or listening to it. Look, feels like some of these parts almost feel like they're part of like a resin feeling. But this is all cockpit. Feels kind of weird. Actually feels kind of cool, like almost like as if 3D printed. That's what these parts right here feel like, that they were 3D printed. So I don't know, they might have been resined. I don't like this. This is one thing I don't like, is that weird seam, like something was wrong with the mold. I don't know how to get that part out. Yeah, see right there? Right down. Like something went wrong with the mold. Like as if there was a piece of hair right here in the mold. And this looks like something just like there was paint or something on it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Hopefully this kit wasn't like a used kit that came in and they put it out saying it was a brand new kit. I mean, if it was a used kit, I would have been like, yeah, I'm not paying $108 for a used kit. I'm not that stupid. Or maybe I am. Yeah, there's some hair, but I don't know, maybe that's from something else. But I think this kit was manufactured in the Czech Republic. So, I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, the Czech Republic has been, you know, buying up modeling things, I think. So, they give you this. Never really seen this before. I think I seen this once before, this plastic sheet. I seen it in the trumpeter kit. for the FW200. So that's kind of weird seeing that. And on top of that, they give you photo edge that I can't even pick up with my fingers. Seat belts are photo edged. That's good. Lines are photo edged. Ladders are photo edged. There's the instrument panel. So yeah, they give you photo edge with the kit, and then here's the decal sheet. It looks kind of simple. So that's it, guys. That's all for this kit. So I put pieces everywhere right now. So all right, let's get back to me as I set this back up over here. So yeah, that's the. I mean, it's my first time talking about that kit. So, but that's the end of my inbox review. It looks like it's definitely going to be a complicated. It looks like it's a simple kit, but also a complicated kit because there's no lineup pins, so it's kind of weird. So it's going to be kind of fun making sure it's all lined up before I glue it. So, but one thing I was told, wash this kit. If you have this kit in your stash and you go to build it, wash it. I guess from what I was told that the Special Hobbies, something's up with their molds. And from looking at a lot of the kits, like it looks like a lot of the sprues, it looks like that there's there's hair that was in the mold. So that's what's kind of messed up. So trying to see, yeah, it says here Special Hobbies, Czech Republic. So this was manufactured in the Czech Republic, or it could have been manufactured in China, but designed by Czech Republic. But I'm gonna go with made in Czech Republic because there's also HPH. Yeah, that'll be one day. One day I'll have those three kits that they have. Yes, I'm looking at about 7 with shipping. 7, probably about $3,000 worth of model kits because it's 3. It's the XB70, the B36, and the B52, all in 1/48 scale. Those are some really big kits. That maybe they'll come out with a 1/48 scale B2. That would be cool. That would be cool if they come out with a 1/48 scale B2. So, or a B21 like these new ones that are coming out that look like the B2, but I don't understand. But yeah, that's it. That's the inbox review of the Special Hobbies 1/48 scale He-115B or Bravo. So, like I said, I'm going to try to bounce out 3 inbox reviews today. Hopefully, I can get all 3 done. Oh, and this kit reminds me of an Airfix kit. 1 bag with everything in it. Yes, 1 bag with everything in it. There was a bag that had the decals and photo edge in it, and 1 bag that had the clear parts in it, but they were all shoved in 1 bag. All the bags are resealable, and I forgot something because I just spotted it now. It comes with resin parts. It does. It comes with resin parts, resin engines. This is actually pretty cool. I never had resin parts before. We're going to be experimenting with resin parts now. Yay. Resin gun barrels. Weird. See what I resin engine with a lot of detail into it. That's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything else. That looks like all pieces of resin that came off. Oh, that's machine gun belts, and there's more parts that are resin. So an antenna that's resin. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting kit to basically build and figure out. So, all right, guys. Again, stay safe, stay healthy, keep modeling on, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.